fantastic nights! But of course, give your biggest and finest cheer for these magnificent horses! Woo! And now, the moment I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Our knights will now come forward to the fence line so that you may come along down, meet them, say hello, ask them any questions you like, and most importantly, pat the horses.
Are you ready to see some freestyle motocross? Oh, come on, you don't sound very enthusiastic about it. You want to see some freestyle motocross? Yeah, that's better. I'll tell you what, it's been a bit of a mixed bag over the show period. Yesterday I was getting sunburned, and today, well, I'm a bit damp. So it's pretty sketchy conditions at the moment. Normally I like to walk up there and be on top of the truck, but things are a little bit slippery and wet at the minute. So we're going to try and put on the best show that we can under the circumstance. We got Josh Burton warming up the YZ250. And we're really lucky to have him back in Australia. He has been riding over in China for the last 6 months, and he flew back into the country on Sunday so that we could get the truck ready and get here for the Mount Gambier Show 2023. And on Sunday, that's this coming Sunday, he has to be back in Melbourne to get a flight back to China to ride a series of shows over there in a massive stadium. He's got a 2-year contract to ride in China. So he'll be back in China on Monday night to ride another show. And Mum and Dad, if your daughter or your son is riding around on their motorbike, make sure that they've got their helmet on, because if they don't have a helmet on, don't let them ride. Their head is the most important thing in the world, and without helmets and safety gear, you never know what can happen doing this motorsport. So make sure that your kids have got the best safety equipment that money can buy. Now, if you've never seen freestyle motocross before, up this end is what we call the kicker. And that is specially designed to kick them towards the sky. And then, hopefully, all going well, they're going to be coming down on the down ramp. And I want to see them go past and land about here. I don't want them flat landing over there, and I don't want them missing the downy altogether. Josh Burton on top of the Factory FMX truck. Putting this knack at his body on the line just for your entertainment. Factory FMX, let us entertain you. We're starting the distance out at 35.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out today, and the Show Society, they put a lot of effort in to get the show going. Obviously the weather, it's pretty obvious that it's really windy and it's been raining. So with this job, you know, we've got to be careful. So we're just going to start in close. I'll just give the kids a bit of a demonstration how I started. A lot of people, they ask when they see jumping back at full distance, you know, they want to know how we did it. So today I'll just give you a quick demonstration. I'm going to start the ramp in close and just work with the wind and the conditions. I'm going to do my best. I want to do something for you. So come a long way. I was over in China last week and I flew home back for this. So I just want to thank the Mount Gambier show for letting me come back, and I'm going to try and do something for you. It's not going to be what we normally do, but I'll do my best for you. So,
ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for George Bowden! As he said, we're going to start in close. I don't know whether you've been to Adelaide or Melbourne to see freestyle at the Rod Laver Arena or the Adelaide Showgrounds, but normally you fair a distance from the action. Please find and distance that it takes to get that bike from one end to the other. First time, every time. And that's how you progress to this level. But having said that, he's come off a couple of times, and that is beautiful. Up off the kicker, trying to whip it out. He's coming up a bit short. I want to see that rear wheel come past what we call the knuckle. And this spot here is the knuckle, and the sweet spot is probably a foot there. And I don't want to see the back wheel landing anywhere, but there as a distance, coming up good. Stick around for the 8:30 show, and hopefully we can put on a better show. Hopefully we'll see the wind drop off and everything dries out, because at the beginning of the year, walking up after it rained, slipped back and ended up flying to Melbourne with 3 broken ribs and 3 fractured ones. So that was just slipping. So I'll tell you what, when these guys come off, it's not a good look. But put your hands together for Josh Burton on top of the Factory FMX truck.
Been chilling. Okay. Okay, round 2. Oh, the path we got, I think. Fingers if you go down towards this stage, there's probably something going on right now. And then you can come back to the rides again. Actually looks pretty decent there now.
How long since you enjoyed a golden brown crispy waffle filled with dairy fresh pure cream? Sounds great. They are. We're proud of them. And you will enjoy every crispy crunch. Yes, they're ready now.
See, Papa commented,
Crispy waffles.
Gusto ko yan.
Thank you, goodness.
I'm not sure what you gusto ko yan is, but Papa gusto ko yan. Oh, the drink shot, yeah. Right, Alpha Mart. Alright. Funny if I was a friend again. I thought I just heard some noise going down.
Way wide.
Oh, something's going on.
Spitting, but it's not really raining.
So we'll run home
Oh,
and into the garage. Successfully stopped. Both cars both stop in the garage. The Hyundai what it's got, Aaron. This looks very interesting.
It's slippery.
So as you can
Doing
see,
car racings. He's only got one headlight as well.
Pretty even.
Or they're doing in and out
And
of which
now
is
they
had.
run home. He's got to stop. Nope.
Slide, slippery.
You were beaten by a junior. Oh dear, oh dear.
With a
It's very
fireworks
easy
out there
to,
again.
if you've got someone in the passenger seat, they always say go a little faster. Every time they go a little faster, they end up sliding through the end of the garage.
Why?
So he jumped out of one car and jumped into another. Even waves goodbye. Family rivalry. Goodbye. This is where it's fun because while that one, yeah, Peter Horn,
especially in open tops with no roof. Okay, we go countdown now until the thing. People are packing up now. It's getting too wet.
Five! No. Look, I want... No. That's nowhere near enthusiastic enough.
No, we were much better than that, Russell.
You reckon you can do better? Right. Let's
gonna go back on that on.
As we say every year, Russell, Howard and Nuts never let us down. No, they don't. And we've got one of the rocks.
So, that's it guys. That's our Mount Gambier Show 2023 guys. Dito sa Mount Gambier, dito sa South Australia. So, kita nyo kanina, the weather is not
Good.
Yes.
It's not good at
It's very cold and wet guys. So, yeah, but people still going.
Yeah, well, the last 3 days here has been like high 20s, so like 29 I think it was yesterday. And I think when we left today at the show, I think it was like 10 degrees. I think it was only 12 degrees when we first got there. So yeah, it's been windy all day, rainy all day. Even like prior to the fireworks, you could see the rain flow over the top because all the areas illuminated by lights, and then it would stop and then it would start up again and stop and start, and yeah, it's been sort of crappy weather all day today. So not the best weather for it, but people were still going on rides. There was still a lot of things. The only effect we saw was the motorbike rider wasn't jumping as far as he could because there's a lot of wind and the ramp was all slippery and stuff. So aside from that, no, everything else seemed to go ahead from what we saw. I guess people didn't want to go on the open top Ferris wheel because all the seats would have been wet and they would have been stuck and rainy. But aside from that, no, it was a good day. Slightly smaller than Adelaide because I guess I haven't got all the buildings, and I think I said earlier, I think the Geelong show's on today as well, so all the stuff from Melbourne sort of gets split up between the two areas. There's still quite a lot of like thrill rides anyway, like sort of like the more adult scarier rides they had there. So yeah, how do you go?
Good guys, but I'm a bit wet. Well, the weather is not good because drizzling, like stop, go, stop, as Jack said earlier. But nakita niyo naman yung usual ride dito sa show. So if you remember, I think more than 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we've been in the Adelaide show.
Adelaide was only last year.
Is it last year?
Yeah, it was only last year because we were there while we were in the caravan.
So, yeah, last year, we are in the caravan dun sa Victor Harbour. If you haven't seen our Adelaide show, nandito siya guys. Ilalagay ko siya dyan. So, ayun na nga guys. So, last show in Adelaide, we bought a show box. But this time, because as you see earlier sa video, they only have like a 2 trucks of show bags. Hindi siya katulad ng Adelaide na it's like inside of a shed, like a big shed, and then you can also choose what show bags you will buy. I think that's the one last
most
time.
of the ones that were here today were mostly sort of like lolly based ones, so it was all not nerds, I'm thinking of warheads.
Kids one.
A lot of like sour lollies and sherbet and stuff, but
Gummies.
I'm at the age
warheads.
now where I like when I get food samples and like samples of kitchen gear and stuff, but I had none of that adult based ones here.
Yeah. Because the one in Adelaide, I think the last time, I reckon it's like gym bag, like a Harry Potter, like a costume.
Yeah, there's a lot more like themed kids ones.
Adult one.
Like Cocomelon and stuff like that, but yeah, there's also adult ones and ones based on like magazines. There's Men's Health. There's a lot of ones where you can kind of get like a lot of, I don't know, like samples of various things, even like makeup and things. But yeah, so most of it is lollies. But again, I think that's just simply due to the fact that a lot of the show bags go between different locations. And also, I mean, Adelaide show I think is the end of August, start of September, and then about 1 or 2 weeks later, then Melbourne show's on. So a lot of the stuff from one show probably goes to the next, and then gets split up after that. Yeah. And even like if you go to, I think like Whittlesea show, like some of those country shows as well, they only have like one stand of show bags, and yeah, and they still probably just sell whatever's left of all the major shows at the like the subsequent ones. So yeah, as you saw as well, they had all the rides there, more sort of like teenage rides than kids rides. We had the entertainment with the juggler guy down the bottom, who we saw twice. There's the jousting, which we saw both at day and night. We saw the motorbike guy for what he could do anyway. There's some car racing going on a bit later. There was a small petting zoo area. Then there's all the indoor like craft area and flowers. There was sort of random stalls in the middle there of like local politicians. They were like giving out merch. There was like Tupperware and Thermomix. There were some tarot people as well. So there's a bit of everything. But usually the show is, I guess, showcasing country stuff to more city people, I'd say. Because usually it's wood chopping, which I didn't have here. But yeah, a lot of judging based on cows, dogs, sheep, goats. Actually, maybe not goats. But usually there's a lot of dog competitions and judging and stuff as well. Then there was also like the baking competitions, the flower making competitions. There was all the craft stuff, photography. Yeah, I think I said food already. Knitting, crocheting. There's a lot of different competitions like that. There's also all the the tractors, the boats.
Yeah.
They had a lot of cars from like the local car dealerships near the entry there. So yeah, a lot of things. I think we had more to do today than we did at Broken Hill, which maybe I think we haven't showcased yet. The Broken Hill show from last year, which might be a future video.
Oh yeah, guys, you watch out.
Yeah, when that eventually gets released.
I will showcase the caravan.
I think it was slightly, today's one was slightly bigger than, I think, like the Silver City show. Because that one had like I guess it had, I don't know if that counts as a showgrounds or if that's just for like the race course there at Broken Hill, but I think it was more animals than this one. Yeah, so I think Mount Gambier show is slightly bigger than Broken Hill, but obviously it's smaller than Adelaide and Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yun na nga guys, ang ating Mount Gambier Show 2023 dito sa ating video for today. I hope you enjoy watching, you learned something today. Plus, you had fun for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting our videos. And mega love shout out to each wonderful, beautiful people of the universe. Thank you
from the bottom of our heart.
Please like if you did enjoy our video for today. And please to subscribe if you haven't yet. And don't forget to hit the bell button for you to get notified for our next video. And please comment down below if you like this video po. And see you when we see you on our next one. Bye guys. Be good. You take care. Be safe. And mwah. Chala.
Mount Gambier show. Boop.